Hello out there. If you're in the chat, just say hello and let me know that you can hear me fine. Hey Paige. Brilliant. I don't know if you guys have had a look at the Arrow sale as yet. This is I'm just kind of jumping onto it, and I already missed the filters. There's nothing here to kind of wind this down whatsoever. Let's see, we've got Paige, MTH, hello, Mark, hi, Amir, hi, Blabba, hello, Jordan, hello. Okay, so I'm going to sort this price low to high. Hi, Steve. I really wish I could filter out DVDs. SJ, hello. Famous last words, but I'm not expecting to go crazy here. Quick half hour, have a look at the sale, maybe pick up one or two items. We'll see how it goes. If you've already been in the sale, let me know what you've picked up. I really do miss all the filters already. It's just... No. Let's see. Have I seen in the aftermath? No, I have not. I was curious about that one. No. Paige, hit the like button. Thanks, Paige. Joel, you've just made it in time. I was trying to get this over and done with before you joined. Mark, you haven't looked yet, but you're waiting on a 4K release of Children of the Corn because you hate the sequels. That's fair enough. You'll probably see me looking behind because I need to check what I've got in certain things here. Come on, blah blah. You know you're going to do it. I've heard that The Love of a Woman is great, but it turns out that I've already got that. And The Killers. Okay, I don't have The Killers, so let's have a look at that. At £5, oh, Don Siegel. Right, okay. Let's build up the basket. Hey, movie mad. Let's see what else. So if you see anything that's particularly good or anything that you've seen that you can recommend, by all means, let me know. Apprentice to Murder. I don't think I've heard of that. Do I have Daniel Isn't Real? I haven't got Daniel Isn't Real, but I have seen it, and I do think that's a pretty good movie. Oh, Wolfman's Got Nards is here. Put the lotion in the basket. Apprentice to Murder. Nah, not just this time. With Neil and I for £5 is, yeah, that's a definite buy. Microwave Massacre is not. Let's see. There's Jordan, who's already bought the Fukusaka collection. And there's John with it. If you're after Gamera, the Heisei era is a tenner cheaper on Zavi. If anybody knows of any codes, let me know and I can throw up. Here's somebody else asking. Problem is with most of these, I've already got them. I might have known that you love that movie. Let's see. How about third window titles? Many great titles. See, I'm not. Um, I'm not knowledgeable on them. So if you know anything, by all means, let me know. Hmm. So far, only one in the basket. That's not too bad. Again, I'm going to recommend it. Dave Made a Maze. Needs to be picked up. Climax is something I need to get for somebody. Let's see. Orgies of Edo is a must. You guys and your must buy. Oh, yeah, blah, blah. I've looked at Ikari X one a few times. I think I may get it this time. There's not much in the basket, so it could go in there at some point. Also looking for any good noirs if you have them. Yeah, that's a good pickup. Mark, definitely. Rex, terrific. And With Nail and Eyes, just awesome. Slugs is one of my favourite Arrow releases. Do I have GSA? No, I haven't picked it up as yet. I did see it. I did see the Arrow release, which was quite good. It's one I would consider if it was at the right price. What I don't understand is some of these are in the sale, but they seem to be at ridiculous prices. The Wind, £18. Surely nobody's paying that. I wonder if these are titles that should be marked down. Tremors in 4K is one of the best 4Ks that I've seen. Absolutely 100% recommend that. That is one of the best 4Ks that I've seen Arrow or anybody do. Yeah, I'm surprised that Dimension or Vengeance Trails isn't reduced. That should be. Um, I thought it would be. Joe, you've got a lot of Arrow. The sale is starting from today and goes all the way up to the 31st, I believe. What limited edition set of Brute Force Naked City is on sale if you want a couple of solid noirs? I've got the separate releases, but if I'm right, these are better remasters. Tremors for the win. Tremors, that's a fantastic movie. Have I seen Legend? A long, long, long time ago, I saw Tremors. I can't really remember too much other than Tim Curry. And that's about it. I don't know if it's one that I'm in a hurry to revisit either. GSA is £10 at HMV. There you go. Another thumbs up for Tremors. I love this. Have I seen or do I own Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence? That's a no to both of those. I'll have a look and see what the price is. Okay, this one's got my curiosity. The Bloodstained Butterfly. Yep, I think we'll add that to the cart. Giallo. Yeah, I think you mean the last Starfighter, blah blah. Yeah, yeah, that should be a UK title. That is one of my all-time favourites. And Joel's just showing off that he's got Legend, we don't. You know, I've got an upcoming review for the Burbs, which I'm trying to do something a little bit different with, which should be good, hopefully. Another thumbs up for Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence. Oh, Joel, say it ain't so. Why does it suck? Why should I not buy it? Joel, nobody likes a show off. It's just one of those things. John, you got Gamera, the Heisei era, Accident in a Ghostland, Wreck, bought the house box set. Oh, JD's Revenge, I quite like that one. Everybody's spending their pennies already, I'm last to it. There's Daniel Isn't Real, that's a really good movie. I don't know if I'm going to pick it up this time. Women on the Run. Yes, I think. No, I don't think I do have that. I did see that somewhere though. Was that in the previous page? Women on the Run. Okay, I'll stick it in the basket just now. And we'll decide at the end. Resident iTunes expert. Yeah, Joe. You got June. You know, I'm glad to see them going back to the £5 titles, but there's not enough to really drag me in here. I don't know if I just have most of these, or there's nothing that's really jumping out at me. Now, I'm sure I just saw that one, didn't I? Another thumbs up for Women on the Run. Okay. Don't Torture a Duckling is awesome. One of my favourite giallis. I'm wondering if these prices are going to be reduced later on. Waterworld at £18 is expensive. That's because the guy knows a sucker when he sees one. Hi, Billy. Yeah, I've already bought most of these, I think. Double Face, anybody recommend that? Klaus Kinski's always a nice addition. It's nice to see they're actually putting the points on the sale products again. JK Restoration. That's a sentiment I can get behind there, definitely. Let's see. Not many at £5. Doesn't have to be postage, right? You got Waterworld, the Universal disc for £10. That's a steal. Mr. Gage, you just got. That's a wonderful decision. It's a fantastic, fantastic movie. Fantastic transfer. I do agree with your dad on that one, Joe. Right. So let's see what else I see. Halfway through. Double face Roxanne, yes. Into the basket it goes. I'm easily led astray. You guys are terrible. In the Aftermath. I'm sure I've looked at this one before. I'm not sold on that. Whatever I buy, I need to make sure that I want to watch immediately. Horror Express gets 2 thumbs up. That is an absolute recommend, 100%. Yakuza Law, hmm, Yakuza Law is sitting at £18, which is no, there's In the Aftermath again. I don't know if it's just this website or if it's myself. There's some kind of issue here. Nightfall I bought in the last sale. That was a tremendous pickup. Wonderful title. The Running Man. Okay, is anybody familiar with this movie? You can let me know if it's any good or that. If it's worth picking up. Ah, blah blah. You're too kind. you, you know I'm not getting out of this without having spent a little bit of money here. It's inevitable. A good 80s action movie. Cohen and Tate is ridiculously fun. The movie showed more than once for you as well. Yeah, it's a weird anomaly. I don't think I like it. I don't like the new layout of this website anyway. Hmm. You know what? I'm not Rock and Chimp. You spent just under £80. Well, come on, tell us what you got. I'm curious. There's a Mark. I'm unsure at the moment. I think it's £2 up to a certain weight, and then after that, it is £4. I think. Um, you know, I'm looking for something unusual, something a little bit different, something. I definitely want some noir. I'd like something a little bit from left field as well. I'm getting no inspiration here. Too much. I'm sure that's the third time Yakuza Law's popped up. Let's see. Let's see what's in the chat. I'll take a break. Right, well, that's unusual. You'd think they'd be getting any kind of publicity they can. Buy another copy of White Fire. White Fire. That rings a bell. I know that title from somewhere. Burst City rocks. Burst City. I've heard um, good things about. I've seen the trailer for that. That looks really good. So I may go back to that. Sullivan's Travels. Sullivan's Travels. I have. Alan, you've got the wrong amount. Not watched it yet. A friend posted some screen grabs. It appears to be a good-looking film, at least. It may get back. It may pop back up again. Let's see what we have in the chat. Pick up Ali, you enjoyed. Okay. I know you've got some good taste, Alan. The Kinji Fukusaka box, a rigid case, or the films as the new editions as they have been releasing. I think it's just a thin cardboard case around already released editions of movies. Some third one. There we go. Okay. Now I've been threatening to get this for the longest while, and yeah, it's going in the basket. It's one I'm going to pick up. Let's see what Rockin' Chimp bought. Nightfall, fantastic. Glass Key is great. Uh, Black Angel, Dress to Kill. Dr. Phibes, amazing. Texas Adios, I've not seen. The Grand Jewel is brilliant. Aniara, I've heard good things about. Big Trouble in Little China, amazing. And The Crazies. Yeah, I've seen that blip. In fact, I think I have a review up on the channel for that one because I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed Death Has Blue Eyes as well. I would maybe pick that up if it's just a little bit cheaper. I would add it to the collection. The car was a surprise for me. The cover always put me off. Yes, I've got that movie, but it's one that I've just not quite hit play on as yet. Joe Kinji Fukusaka is always worth watching. Over the Edge was really good. That was a real surprise and one that I do need to add to the collection. Blind Beast is great. Yeah, I've looked at Ikari the past 2 sales, and it's always been removed from the basket at the end, but I'm picking it up this time, definitely 100%. I'd like to get Beyond Reanimator, but I know it's not the best of the trilogy. Long Gone Friday is one of the best gangster movies. Agreed. Giants and Toys is great. That's one that I have sitting there to watch, but I've still not got round to it. No, yeah, I know what you meant, MJ. The box set that came out was basically all titles that had been previously released. They just put a thin cardboard wrap around it, but it's the same content and discs that was out previously. So that Rex still showing with the slipcover as it. Southland Tales. I wonder if these things are coming with the slipcovers or not, because that's 2 discs. Okay. I don't know if I want this or not. Something about this movie, I did watch it long before, but I didn't quite make it to the end of it, which is unusual for me. Hypersphere, you just got here. The site is showing normal prices, not the sale prices. Are you UK based, or are you somewhere else? You know, nothing to do with Arrow, but you met Tom Atkins yesterday. Oh, fantastic. Love Tom Atkins. Halloween 3 or Night of the Creeps. Amazing. Let's see what else we got. Beyond Reanimator is $9.99. Definitely check the basket on HMV. Okay, we might just do that actually. I might jump over there once I've had a look here. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, it just seems like a kind of cash grab, that set. Of course you're going to love Southland Tales. Hmm. I look, I would love to see One Cut of the Dead, the Hollywood edition, but I know it's only like a half-hour edition. But it is really tempting. Disappointing. Yeah, just the cheap cardboard. It's not premium from the price that they're paying. Hypersphere, you're in New Zealand. I don't know if they're going to be shipping to you now. That's a bit of a bummer. I don't know if you've got a VPN or that. Try it. So you're not seeing any discounted prices either. I wonder if this is outside of the UK, it's reverting to the normal prices. Invention of Destruction. Now, again, King of New York. The 4K is awesome. I need to get that for a friend. That's a gift. So what's the vinyl on here? I didn't realize they did as much. Cinema Paradiso 4K. This is one I haven't seen either. Let's see. Please add. Oh wow. Merry Christmas. Okay. Well, if someone else is paying for it, I kind of have to get it. So I will indeed pick it up. Let's see. I'll keep an eye out for it. If I don't come across it, I'll search for it and add that to the basket. HMV has some that are full price at half price. Weight of the Eye. Weight of the Eye is pretty good. Ah, that would have been awesome getting that signed. I noticed the Demons and Demons 2 are down to £20 each for the UHD, which is great. Major Dundee down to 25. That being priced at 35 is ridiculous. Ah, there we go. The Eureka Halloween sale ends tonight as well. You do like the film, but it's rubbish, to be honest. Okay. I still feel like I should check it out. There's some of these cheaper box sets here. If I had any money, I probably would. I think Crash is one of those movies I don't know if I'm interested in seeing. I really don't. I see we've got the Donnie Darko still at £30. I think that's what it was, everywhere else. Arrow still shipped to New Zealand. UPS no longer ships. It should be fine. That's strange that you're not seeing it. Cinema Paradiso is a masterpiece. CF Billy picked up Blade of the Immortal, which is great. Phantom of the Paradise, which is awesome. Have I seen any of the Noir Force set already? Worth it? Yes, I have that. That's a good set. I'd strongly recommend that. I think it's a reprint because the first one came with a book. That's us. So what was I looking for was... So we'll add that to the basket, as I said I would. And then we shall... Yeah, see, I would like to get the Bill Rubain collection, but I felt as though I was kind of burned a little bit by the William Greffey one, and I'm not 100% convinced that that's going to be any better. Switch your VPN to UK and the sale prices are showing up. That's weird indeed. Let's change it to 72 and see what's available here. Ah, it's crazy prices. Got to wonder why they're not all roughly the same price. GSA was, yeah, £10. That was 18 on the other site. Now, the Woman and the Offspring limited edition, if you can get a chance to pick that up because that is a terrific one. Yep, it's got to have an adult drink when we're buying Blu-rays. No, there's only so many sales that I can afford. That's not going to be one that I think I go to. It's the import cost kind of puts me off on that. Versus, I'm tempted to get Versus. That's a great price for Santana, £25. So the Wind on Arrow is £18, and on here it's 7.99. Blah blah's just smart, Joe. Go away. Runaway Train is awesome. The Guyver. Red Scorpion, that's been out for a while. I might need to try and see if I can get that. Yes, it is. What is it? It's Offspring, The Woman, and then Darling is the third part, which is quite good. The Shout Don't Ship to the UK. Yeah, there's another reason not to go. This has got some titles that have kind of gone out of print a while ago, like the Mario Bava titles. Those went out of print a long time ago. Leasing the Devil, Kill Baby Kill. These are things that go quite a good price in the secondary market. I'm surprised to see them here. ICU is one of the best, most recent releases they've had. Yeah, this is HMV have actually got some good titles at good prices as well. Burnt Offerings, I don't think I've seen that on Arrow's website for a long while. Although it probably is there and I've just missed it. Miracle Mile. It's amazing. It just the William Greffy collection was £59.99, now £54.99. Not a great sale if you're just scrolling down all the time. Not great prices. Yeah, I think the problem is most of the things I've got, or I've got in my other basket, and there's nothing jumping out at me. Alan, you could be right. It could be stock from closed branches plus free shipping on HMV. Yep. Do you know what? I think I may see if I can get the titles on HMV just to see what the price difference is on these ones, because it could be more cost effective. Southland Tales would be awesome if you were watching on drugs. You could say that about a lot of movies. Look, Warning from Space is a recent release. That was pretty great as well. Remo Williams, fantastic. Right. Well, is there any more recommendations as I draw to the close at the end of this one? Is there anything I'm missing out? I'm looking for horror, looking for some Asian titles, looking for some noir movies, particularly going into November. Southland Tales is drugs. I like that. It's not great. Yeah, Rob, I looked at the Bava box set, but I had all the titles individually. And you know what? I just didn't need that set at all. There was nothing original or unique to it. Let's see. You hear that Weird Wisconsin is a great way of wasting money. I had that suspicion, but I'll tell you what, see if it was £30, I'd probably pick that up just out of curiosity. Yeah, right, okay, let's go back to HMV, or sorry, Arrow, and Major Dundee is on sale, but it's £25. It was originally 35 when it came out. It's not a great reduction. In fact, I'm sure I picked it up on Amazon for 26, £27. The thing is as well, because you've got the Arrow player, you can get a lot of these things on there. Right, let's jump over to Arrow. I need to have a look at the basket. I've got 9 things in it, which is more than I was expecting to be in there. So, King of New York has to stay because that's a present for someone. Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence has to stay because someone's paid for that. Just have a look at these. Mike Barrett. How many Arrow titles do I know? Right, Mike. From up here, there's a row goes along. It's about 75 along movies, and there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of that, and then piles of them at the sides, and more down here. But these are all Arrow titles from there down, and I'd guess around about 400. Accurate XB is staying because I want that climax to stay. Right, okay, I'm going to get rid of the Bloodstained Butterfly because I don't need that. The Killers, I don't know anything about, so I'm tempted to take that out, but it's $5. $5 is always fine. You know what? I think I'm happy with that basket. It's a little bit more than I wanted to pay, but no, I think I'm happy with that. Is there anything I'm missing? Anything I should take out of this? Let me know before I finalise this. Like I said, King of New York's a gift, as is Climax. Accurate XB is one I need to get. Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence. Yeah. Double Face. Should that be in the basket? Does it need to be there? Women on the Run, The Killers. That's the 3 that I'm probably unsure about. It's in the basket. I haven't seen it in a number of years. I think it was, but we're talking maybe 20 years ago. I think it may even have been while watching Movie Drome that I saw that. Oh, Andy, you sold me out for Aaron. It's fine. You've got to the best part. I'm in the basket. I went through the order. This is what I've got in here. Have a little look. Just what is it? 7, 8 titles. So yes, I've been getting Arrow Blu-rays for a good number of years. So yeah, it's good. Double Face is a must. Okay, Klaus Kinski, I do love that. Diamonds of the Night is a masterclass in cinematography. Complete Sartana now or wait for Vengeance Trials. Sartana's good. I'd get both, but Vengeance Trials was really great as well. I Vengeance Trails you'll get in the next sale. There'll probably be a reprint of it at some point once the limited edition sells out. Yeah, get them both. I see Double Face is a great giallo. Okay, Alan. Yeah, I do like noir, so I will keep that. I will, Mark. I'll check as soon as I finish this before I put the payment through, because I don't do that live. Don't want you guys going shopping. Is there space for Crash? No, no, no. I think I'm kind of comfortable with £72. If I could have squeezed one more in there, it would possibly have been Cinema Paradiso, but I'm quite comfortable with that. That seems okay. Another shout out for Women in the Run. I'm quite happy with that. Sertana's great. Andy, it's Climax is not for me. Climax is a gift for someone. I'm picking up. I already have Climax. I think Climax is great. It's really bonkers. It's like a twisted, sordid nightmare of a movie, and that dance sequence is just awesome. I'll agree that it does dip, but it dips into something more debaucherous and twisted. Steve, remove Southland and replace with Cinema Paradiso. Southland Tales, I believe that this is a limited edition. A limited edition Southland Tales. It comes with the cans cut. It's got the 2 cuts, and I think that's going to disappear. Where I know Cinema Paradiso will probably be in the next sale, and I'll be able to pick it up for 15 quid then. I've got all these people arguing over Climax, which is great. Jeff, you said it right. I feel comfortable with that. Like I said, there's 2 titles for a friend, which is about 23 quid's worth. So I'm only spending like £50. I'm very comfortable with that. But I will get to Cinema Paradiso at some point. I do love Arrow's 4Ks. I think they're fantastic. So yeah, no, I'm comfortable with that. So if any questions or anything else you want to talk about before I finish up and go and spend some money. I'm aware it's been a long while since I did any kind of live stream. I think the last one was June, which is ages away. It's something I want to get back to do more of. I kind of like just the gibbering version, but I don't really have it structured too much. I don't like this new website that Arrow have at all. What's my favourite Gaspar Noé film? Irreversible. It is truly shocking, but it's designed in such a manner that you can't help but sit up and pay attention to it. And it has a relative gut punch at the end of it. It's just one of those movies that's, I'm not going to sit down and watch it a lot, but it's never going to leave my mind. It scarred me for life. Good night. Have a good night. Steve-O, got the Sabata trilogy today. It's looking great. I've never seen any of the Sabata movies. It should arrive tomorrow. It's a glitchy website. Yeah, it's horrible. Blabla's asking one of the most important questions. When am I doing the videos where I'm getting rid of some of your stuff? Guaranteed entertainment for you. That is coming. Now, I've got some work to do over the weekend. I'm trying to get ahead of videos, so I've got plenty to post. And then I'm hopefully going to be reorganizing behind me a week on Wednesday and Thursday over those 2 days. And that is when I'm going to be getting rid of stuff. And of course, I'll be making that video saying what I'm getting rid of. And you guys kind of first dibs at anything you kind of are after. So there might be something you want or not. Dear God, I'm getting a cold sweat already thinking about it. Yeah, the new Arrow site, it's really terrible. Southland Tales is not worth a tenner, $2 maybe. Blah blah with Into the Void for you. Yeah, I have seen that a long while ago. I need to watch it again. All Noé films are great. Climax is your favourite. Yep. Have I seen I Stand Alone? No, I don't think I've seen that one at all. Do I have a plan on getting Arrow DVDs? They're becoming rare. You managed to get Combat Shock. Oh, Kentucky Fried Movie and Street Savage this week. No, I'm quite happy just with the Arrows I'm got. And to be honest, I could probably do with clearing out some of that, which I may do at some point. Hi, Dustin. Any sign of Gong Li and Zhang Yimou yet? Brian, it's been sent, but because it's coming from Australia, it's going to take a a little while to get here, I think, because it's been processed through Melbourne. I can tell by my tracking. And when it gets here, I have absolutely no set, but it has been sent. I Stand Alone is phenomenal. So climax was a bit premature for you. Andy, don't feel bad about that. We've all been there. Not me personally, but I'm sure we've all been there. You saw Irreversible at 15 in a defunct art house in Toronto. That must have been eye-opening. You're not spent Dustin. Yeah, well, that's good, Dustin. You don't have to buy every sale. I gave the last Arrow sale a miss. I got the second sight single disc Blue of Grifters for $2. Oh, that's a great purchase. Into the Void, watched an empty cinema in Cardiff. I used to love going to the cinema on my day off. I used to go, the first showing would be 10 in the morning. And it was one of these ones that you had to drive to. It wasn't just like for anybody within a local distance could walk to it. You'd had to drive, and nobody was ever there first thing in the morning. And it was amazing. You'd have the whole cinema to yourself. Did I get a confirmation on my pre-orders for Arrow? Yes. I don't think they're up in my account yet. I won't log in just now. But Deep Red, Profondo Rosso copy has been sent, as has Yokai Monsters. Packages are taking forever through Melbourne. I had a package from Arrow get stuck in Melbourne on its way to New Zealand for a month. Yes, well, that package it took about 6 days just to get through Melbourne, and it's coming from there. So hopefully it's going to turn up at some point. I'm really excited I can't wait for the Shaw Brothers set. I am so excited for that one. That's going to be the predominant reviews probably in December, because I'll be knocking all them out one after another. As soon as I get the discs, I'll be jumping straight into them. Blah blah, watch out. Joel is a groomer. Be warned. Packages can take 3 months or longer from the UK to the EU to New Zealand. That's ridiculous. It's that imprint box set that I'm getting in, and I'm eagerly waiting it. Who knows when it's going to arrive. Finally, been waiting days for this. Did I pick up any of the Shameless titles on the sale in HMV this October? Yes, I picked up Viva and Flavia the Heretic. Those were the two that I didn't have, so I picked them up. And again, picked up a couple for a friend. I picked up De La Morte, De La More, and something else. The Curse of the Bloody Iris. Yeah, Joe, Truth Hurts. We've all been there. Let's see. Did I get any of those Halloween 4Ks? Oh, right. That's just... get comfortable for this one. The Halloween 4Ks. I don't know if you all seen my video where I ramped on about, should I get the Halloween 4Ks? Should I not? I couldn't understand why I would just get one of them and not the rest, or maybe two of them. I buckled like a belt. Did I buy all of them? No. I got Halloween 1 and I bought Halloween 3. That was the two I originally wanted, but I was always swayed by 2, 4, and 5. And talking to you guys was great and not so great, because you are so encouraging about buying stuff. You're all just a big bunch of enablers. So I was severely tempted, but I did not. I don't need 2, 4, and 5, regardless of how good you say they are. I did get 1 and 3 because I do genuinely love those movies and I want them. Mike, am I going? Yes, I've got that pre-ordered. I have been dying to see The Great Silence for years. I almost bought the German disc several times. I'm glad I held off, because it's going to be a Masters of Cinema collection disc, which is great, because I'm trying to get to 100 reviews of Masters of Cinema titles by the end of this year. I'm close. I just watched a couple of MOC titles in the past couple of days. I watched Onibaba yesterday. Terrific. I really enjoyed that. And I watched Kuroneko today as well, which was really amazing. Have I ordered Cinematic Vengeance? I got about 10 of the Shameless Blues. I've not ordered Cinematic Vengeance yet, but I will. I think Eureka takes the payment straight away as soon as you order it. So I'll probably wait till a bit closer to the time. Let's see. You wish that Arrow sales in America had better discounts. And they get the thumb of improvement for not buying all the Halloweens. Maybe like 2 years down the line, I'll be doing an updated complete 4K collection, and who knows if they've maybe made their way in there at some point. I hope not. Am I getting Champion with Kirk Douglas? You can't wait to get both. Yes, I've never heard of Champion. I saw the trailer from the announcement video, and I thought, wow, that looks amazing. Of course, it's MOC. Absolutely getting it. You would have bought Halloween 1 and 2. You're not so keen on the others. It's been so long since I saw 2, 4, and 5. I'm just sticking with 1 and 3. John, you can't call us enablers. That's me enabling you to enable me. Oh, Jambo Shango's here, one of my favourite YouTubers. Oh, man, it's glad to have you here. I consistently threaten to bring Jambo on the show at some point, and I never stick up to my end of the agreement. It's sorry. Let's see. You did your review of Onibaba. Plant the seed of watching the film, or was it on my radar already? Yes, it was on my radar. I was looking for horror movies in the Masters of Cinema collection I hadn't watched. I decided to pick that up. That's what I went for. Brian, you've seen Champion. I mean, you're so excited. You're just caps lock all over the place. As we said, it was all down to your excitement. Question everything. Have I bought any titles from Vinegar Syndrome? Yes, I'm a subscriber. I'm about to subscribe for the 3rd time. It's coming in November. It's definitely happening. I've been diligent this year, putting money away since last November, enough to cover the cost of it, hopefully. So I have playlists on my channel. If you find the playlist, there is a Vinegar Syndrome playlist with about 120 reviews for their various movies in there. So yeah, I do like Vinegar Syndrome. I don't think they're overly big here as yet. No, I have not seen Sleeping Dogs. It's one I've looked at a couple of times. Curious, but not enough to pull the trigger on that. And Graham's got a thing for Vinegar Syndrome. I sure have, Joe. And I've got a thing for you too. Well, guys, I think that's going to be it for just now. I'm going to go and finalise my sale. Make sure I purchase all these titles. I'll come and do an unboxing. Look at me, look at the money I spent. I have buyer's remorse type of video. Not a problem. I'm happy to send you towards that. I hope you all have a great night. I hope you have a good sale. Pick up some wonderful titles. Thanks for dropping in. I'm going to do more live streams. I'm going to try and do it probably on a Saturday night or something. So yeah. Naked Lunch, I think, is an arrow player. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.